I love it. I consider it as my airplane.
Steve Gregg has taken care of the second 787 Dreamliner ever since it left the factory, helping to maintain the airplane as it has flown hundreds of test flights at multiple locations.
We've been to Yuma, Arizona. We've been to Victorville, California, Iceland.
Now, Steve and his team are preparing Airplane 2 for one of its last major tests, flying to Japan, home of launch customer ANA, for aviation's equivalent of a dress rehearsal.
The ANA wants to test the airplane in their airports and with their crews, their pilots, so the idea is to get it as close as possible to an airline type configuration.
Boeing and ANA have been planning for years to conduct what's called Service Ready Operational Validation, or SROV, where ANA will operate the 787 on actual routes to make sure the airplane is fully ready for commercial service.
The SROV is one of the most important opportunities for us in order that ANA can introduce 787 smoothly and effectively.
Airplane 2 will fly from Seattle to Tokyo Haneda Airport in early July. It will be the 787's first visit to Asia. Once in Japan, ANA crews will get to try out their procedures on flights to airports such as Itami, Kansai, Okayama, and Hiroshima.
As you know, the 787 has new technology such as e-enabling and several new systems. So that is a good opportunity to touch up 787.
Lots of people are thrilled and lots of goosebumps here. We are very excited to see the real airplane is flying over to the Pacific Ocean to Japan.
During a recent planning meeting, the ANA and Boeing teams went through the whole agenda line by line. The week-long event is scripted down to the half hour, and the teams discussed every test condition that will be performed. This review went on for 7 hours a day for 5 days.
Pretty much every detail you can think about, we've talked about, from flight planning, like I said, to catering, airplane movement.
So we'll have people up on the tail working, people inside doing test conditions, people working down at the landing gear. So we have to have it organized so we know who's supposed to be where.
We'll be taking care of the airplane in the evening.
Steve Gregg will be accompanying Airplane 2 to Japan as well. He and the Boeing team will work alongside ANA mechanics to perform ground procedures and nightly inspections.
It's going to be great to have the interaction with a customer, be able to help introduce them to the new airplane.